Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
so
Good
we will
morning.
Yes,
start
ma'am.
by sharing our experience of the body scan and the other activities that we did during the week. So who would like to start?
Yeah.
Jason, can you just introduce yourself? You were not there in the last session.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So I am Jason. I'm a counseling psychologist and a freelancer. I used to work with Arpan for child sexual abuse. Now I'm on my own, and I studied at College of Social Work Nirmala Niketan, and then I further studied in Roshni Nilaya, Karnataka, Mangalore. So I'm in the field of counseling since 5 years now, and everything is going well. And I thought of joining this course to be more mindful and to get a better experience, because sometimes as counselors also we are not mindful.
We can't see your face. So I think you can adjust your camera. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So tell us your experience about the week, the homework,
The body scan, no?
no, body scan and other activities which you have done. No, the recording of the
Yeah.
other things. Yeah.
About the recording.
No, you have logged in. Na? I mean, when I say
Yeah.
record, what I mean is written your experience.
Okay. So during when I joined this, I was not there for the last session, so I heard all the recordings and stuff. So the first class on mindfulness was really very nice, and I like the way it was conducted, and it was like, very new experience for me, something that I had not expected to know before, and I really found it very helpful. And even during the body scan, for the first 5 days, I didn't feel the effect, but then on the sixth day, I noticed that I started becoming very more calm and cool. And I used to do the body scan in the night, basically, because that was the only time I was free. And that helped me even make my sleep better. So yeah, I normally used to not get sleep very often, and I used to work till late hours. But after doing the body scan, I used to just, at the end, I used to feel so relaxed, and I used to get a good sleep. And during the body scan, also, I used to feel some nice, uh, how do I explain it? A nice feeling, a very relaxed feeling. Yeah. So this was my experience during the body scan.
What about the other homework? You did the
The
other
other
homework?
homework I have recorded, but I have not done the complete thing yet.
Okay. Who else would like to share? We'll take 90 seconds or maximum 2 minutes.
I would like to go.
Yes, Rashmi. Yes, Rashmi.
Yeah. Body scan from means throughout the days. I felt 6 days. I felt
And today also.
Yeah. Yes, right. I felt discomfort. And one day I couldn't complete it because discomfort increases. And like Jason told, he had experience of better sleeping. Similar experience I had after body scan. Means though it was disturbing, means not comfortable. Some itches, some tinglings were there, and majority of time I felt I just want to stop this.
Okay.
And I last in the last 4-5 minutes, it was very difficult to maintain the body posture and sleep calmly. It was very difficult for me. Similarly, my body's means because of body's scan, my sleep pattern gets very better. Otherwise, it was very disturbed sleep pattern earlier. But after doing body scan, I can sleep nicely. This is a huge change for me. And I don't know, means I'm just want to know this discomfort, this increased discomfort. Means
The discomfort is in your body.
Yeah,
No,
wild bodies.
no problem. It's just the body telling you that there is a discomfort. And okay, if it's not, I mean, creating any big problem for you, it's fine. You just have to be with it.
Okay,
Okay.
no. Yes.
And yeah. And what about the other activity which you
Yeah,
took up?
and mindful eating, I'm just enjoying. And
Okay.
maybe I avoid eating hurriedly. I
Okay.
just enjoying this activity very much and love that. Because of that, my miss I could taste my food properly, and it's just amazing. And I use this mindful activity means I'm trying to use in at miss many times, and because
And
of
what
this,
about the activity of the day which you took up to
yeah,
mindfully do every week? Which activity did you take up?
I could not stick with one activity. I tempted to use it with multiple things, but
That's
I
okay. Yeah, that's
I
okay.
want to share this specific cleaning dishes. One day I took this activity cleaning dishes, and earlier I experienced whenever I done that there were means lot of thoughts while doing that, but because of mindfulness there was a smile on my face. It brings smile and happiness, and I just enjoyed that activity. Earlier it was very tiresome, and I used to blame that by why she didn't came, why she's taking so much holidays. But because of this mindfulness I could enjoy, and without any bad word or without any feeling she's not doing properly, I just enjoy, and it brings so much smile that I'm really uh, thankful to you. And I
Wonderful.
enjoyed whole week.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
My experience.
May I
Okay.
go
Yes,
next?
yes, yes, Nitra.
Okay. So my name is Netra Kher. I'm a counseling psychologist. I would just like to share three, four things now. I did body scan, but as Rashmi, I think, told, there was a lot of discomfort initially, and maintaining it for 30 minutes was a huge task. I was like, I used to do meditation earlier, but 5 minutes, 10 minutes, max to max. 30 minutes, you have to listen to the instructions and do it properly. I was like, ये बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है. But still, I did it. When I used to do at night, I used to fall asleep after doing it. Sometimes I used to stay awake, and I realized, okay, ये तो खत्म हो गया, and I could sleep.
Okay, don't worry,
Uh,
you're not alone in that. You're not alone in that.
yeah.
A lot of us feel
So
impatient, that to get through it and all that. And that's also
yeah.
okay. It's just telling you something about yourself.
Hmm.
So it's that okay, I accept. Okay, I'm impatient when I'm doing this. Fine, fair enough.
Yeah, and
No,
I am
it's not.
impatient otherwise also.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine.
Okay,
Okay,
and other thing is, I had a few major mind blocks in my mind and a few emotional turmoils which were going throughout the week in my personal life. So I talked with about that with my counselor and with my friends, with my colleagues who are psychologists
okay.
yesterday only. So it cleared few doubts. Uh, then there was a very heavy chest pain. Give me a minute to explain that. So I just applied a cold cream on my chest yesterday night. I slept and I did body scan in the morning today at 6. I had a peaceful sleep. I was fresh in the morning. I did body scan in the morning at 6 o'clock. I was fresh. I mean generally 6 o'clock को तो उठती नहीं हूँ. I wake up at 8, 10 or something like that. But I was able to experience each and every step of body scan and I was fresh then.
Good, good. Which is the
Okay.
other activity you took during the week?
I did activity of having tea no, because I'm following a diet in which I'm supposed to have without sugar tea. So without sugar tea is a big task, but I have become used to it. But still, I was like, each sip without sugar is fine. It's not killing me. It's not a very big thing. I can have it, and I used to have it. Another thing is, yesterday I went in office again, so there was option of green tea or having something, but my receptionist made a regular tea, but I had it there also. But I could relish the taste of sugary tea also.
And
And yeah, mindfully. So I told her कि ये भी अच्छी बनी है, वो भी अच्छी बनी है. The tea is tea because I had decided that I need to do the activity of having tea regularly. Another activity I did was not meals, but of walking. Walking I used to do, and I was able to do it well. I go for walks, evening walks or morning walks whenever I get time. So it was not great, but still I was able to manage it, like focusing on each step at a time rather than focusing on कि अभी मुझे अभी और इतना जाना है आगे. I need to finish 3 kilometers. Rather than that, I was like one step at a time, and then I used to go. I just used to look down and not up. Just see one step at a time and go ahead.
Okay. So let's go on to the next person. Who will go next to share?
Yeah, me.
Vandana?
हाँ, madam.
Chaitali, you can go
Yeah.
after her. Yeah.
Yeah, very good morning to all, madam. And the first thing means I have BP problem since long. And after listening this, I am trying to listen it in the night because 2 to 3 times I have to get up at the night. So after whatever difference I feel is after third or fourth day, I can sleep very coolly and calmly till 6:30. So there is a big difference. I think this is a big difference कि मेरा नींद नहीं टूटता है. I'm feeling, and that is make me the whole day fresh. So this is a big difference. Thank you very much for mindfulness. And the one thing I noticed, I don't like to make rotis. But in this corona time, I have a cook before that. So for making chapatis, rotis, everything. Lekin ye corona time, I have to do. And from these 2 years, I'm really exhausted for making rotis. वो दिन में बनाना है. So I used to ask my bhabhi. She said she's making 34 rotis daily. मैं बोली बाप रे, I am making 17 or 80s and I'm getting so exhausted. But then for this your task, one of my friends, she coolly told me कि हम लोग जो बनाते हैं खाना, अगर हम लोग पीसफुली और माइंडफुली खुशी से बनाए तो वो घर वालों को भी लगता है खाना. दे एंजॉय बिकॉज वो खाने में अपना प्यार है. सो नेवर थिंक कि ये बोरिंग काम है ऐसा वैसा. सो ये क्लास में मैंने ये एक देखा कि मैंने आई स्टार्टेड लिसनिंग माय फेवरेट सॉन्ग्स व्हाइल मेकिंग रोटीज. तो मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा. फिर अभी आई डोंट फील एग्जॉस्टेड और अरे रोटी बनाना है. फर्स्ट आई अरे मेरे को ये काम करना ही है, कैसा भी करके करना ही है. दैट फीलिंग इज गॉन. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच मैडम.
Next, Chaitali.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And I won't be able to say the differentiate after like between last week and this week, but I have read daily that mindfulness, that this thing you have suggested to read. I have read every day. I have done body scan meditation every day, and from the text I have learned a lot, like clarity, curiosity, and openness. and I have found the answer of my intention. Why am I doing? It was not clear to me when I did the first session, and then I became, after reading the text, I became more attentive about doing all activities which was suggested, and definitely
Share your experience, Chaitanya.
yeah, now I will the body scan message meditation. It was smooth for me. Every day morning I did it. There is sometimes I slept off definitely, and sometimes suddenly I found that I'm not concentrating the part which it was mentioned in the thing. But for me it was smooth. Number one. Number two, I did once like raising meditation you have taught us. Similarly, I did with the black chana, and I found that upper skin, it is so tough. I was just when rolling in my mouth like raisins, and when I like chewed it, the inner thing, it is so soft, sweet. I experienced that, and I found I that moment I compared one thing that it is similar with human being also, like because of the negative situation circumstances, our outer thing we become very rude or rough, but inner soul is very soft. That I have realized, and I have become more aware. One day I was practicing that mindfulness consciously, and I have found it is a matter of I think 3-4 minutes continuously I did, and I found four thoughts which was coming. I can mention those thoughts. So that awareness I have developed within these 7 weeks, and that you have said another activity that I have tried, but I couldn't continue with that. Many thoughts were coming. That time I was irritated. I couldn't. Suddenly, when I started practicing, suddenly I found there are a lot of thoughts are floating. So I couldn't take charge of that. That's all of my experience.
Okay. So you had the awareness. That is the most important thing.
Yeah, that awareness I have realized.
Good, good. Next, who will go next? Pooja, yes, Pooja.
Yeah. Hi, good morning. Okay, to start with the body scan meditation. As always, I think there was only one day in between out of the 6 days, including today. No, today I didn't sleep. I slept almost, there was one day where I think I hadn't slept enough at night. So I slept mostly, I just lasted for 10 minutes into the meditation, and then I slept all the way. So I basically find it very relaxing to the body, to the mind. And after that, I actually feel very fresh. I don't feel like, generally when I take a power nap or something like that, I wake up and I have that throbbing ache to keep sleeping. And so this basically brings back the energy. It just doesn't drain it. But there was a couple of experiences in between. One of the days I felt very hungry after, although I had had lunch just before. And I took it as I'll do it in the afternoon, and probably because after food I was tired. But still, again, I felt so hungry. I mean, I could actually eat a horse to say, but maybe it had some effect on the body. And yesterday, during the breathing process, I felt as if, generally when we breathe, it's like we're filling up our lungs. We can feel the capacity filling up. Yesterday, I actually felt like they're filling up, but there's more space. It's not bounded. There's no binding. There's no space that I'm filling up. It's just that amount of energy getting into me and getting out. So all in all, no negative feelings or discomfort during the meditation. That was a good experience. I think if I have problems while sleeping, which I generally don't, but if I do, I think I should do this meditation just before sleeping, and I'll just go into it. The one activity that I wanted to take up during the week, to be mindful about, is the process of waking up. It's, for me, it's generally hurried. I have issues. I can oversleep very easily. I can sleep very well, but maybe it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. But waking up is always an issue for me. So I always want to wake up, little relaxed, not in a hurried manner. So generally it's like I go over the clock and then I have to quickly get up and just get out of bed, and it becomes hurried and mechanical. And so I wanted to do that. I still haven't achieved what I wanted to get out of that activity. So I think it's going to be a continuous process over time. Eating, yes, mindful eating, I've been carrying on. Not just with the food. I was just thinking, generally when we take our medication, I think most of us are on some sort of daily medication. I take multivitamins, so I just pop them in and, water, and done for the day. At least I remembered. But now when I take it in, I start giving it positive vibes, that the purpose that I'm taking it for, that purpose should be served. That, if I'm taking irons, my iron levels should be maintained. My body should be able to absorb iron in the food that I'm taking. If that medicine is to help, please let that medicine help me in the right manner. So I did some mindful consumption on that. I know the activities will be, I had one act, where the informal practical log. I had all the 5 activities for all the 6 different days. Should I go over all of them or just a
Just
couple?
share one, because we have to
Okay.
go. We have to give everyone a chance to share.
Yeah. So, waking my son up in the morning. I know everyone has this, this process and this go through this activity, and how kids, when especially now, because like I said, he's in 12th, and he likes to spend the night working, and then in the morning, he won't wake up and he'll keep sleeping. So I'll call him once, I'll call him twice, I'll call him thrice. And then after that, it just goes beyond, and I'll start, yelling at him, get up, get up, get up. And my husband would say, just leave him be. If he's sleeping, let him sleep. Then later on, he'll realize. They're like, no, it's my responsibility. So it becomes an issue. So this time I said, okay, let me take a different approach to this. And I would feel so restless afterwards. So I took a different approach. I went up to his bed, sat beside him, gave him caressed him a little, ujjao, get up and let's get the day rolling. And, you have a long way to go. And, these 2 months are crucial, and give him a nice pep talk. And then, sort of held his hand, let's go, give him a bit of a push. Okay, let's get out of the bed. And at least for one day, it made a difference. I don't know if I can do it every day, but not getting worked up helps, and it saves the energy for myself and for him, makes a better day for the 2 of us. So doing that mindfully, I think it's basically the little, the 6 things I see on my chart here. They're very little things in our daily routine, which have become so mechanical, and we just rush through them. If we just put a bit of, our brain cells into just thinking about the process, then just makes life so much more beautiful.
Thank you, Pooja.
Thank you.
Next, who would like to go? Vijay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I?
Naina.
Can
Naina. Yes, Naina.
Hi. Good morning to everyone. Actually, I'm a bad student. I didn't do much of my homework, But at the back of my mind, I kept this that I have to be uh, thoughtful, mindful of whatever I'm doing, wherever I am. So that was the main purpose. I know. I kept asking my husband to print the notes, get them, print the notes, get them, but somehow हुआ नहीं. But yes, I practiced in my daily activities, most of them. Like Monday was very beautiful day after doing this course. Even Tuesday also, I was very clear in my mind. And then Wednesday started a little bit tangling here and there. But then there were some upsetting things, and then I would get back my focus onto those difficult moments of stress and pain in the body. And so like I was the day I was very upset and I had a lot of pains and aches in my body. But then I went for a drive to Delhi. Off to Delhi I went, and I was very much focused on driving, and I was mindful of enjoying the driving experience. And even if the music was there, I was enjoying the music and not flowing in the thoughts. And I was able to control myself, to bring back my mind to focusing on whatever I am doing. Although mind is a monkey, it wavers off. And at night, for the first 4 days, it was good, very light. But then, 2 दिन थोड़े वो हो गए कुछ. अगर दिमाग में कीड़ा आ जाए तो कभी कभी कीड़ा आप निकाल लेते हो, कभी नहीं निकाल सकते हो. मैंने ज्यादा ये प्रैक्टिस नहीं करी, क्योंकि मैं इसमें सो जाती हूँ थोड़ा सा. तो बट I'll again practice the meditation. That's all. The
It's
basic
okay if
thing
you
is,
sleep. It's okay if you sleep, Naina. It's
ah,
okay.
yeah.
But
I
do
just
it.
heard. I
But do
just
it.
heard. I know it is normal to fall asleep because होगा ही होगा. आप फोकस कर रहे हैं और अगर बॉडी में aches and pains होंगी तो आपको फोकस बार बार वहीं नहीं जाता है. I have some spinal issues, so वो घूम के फोकस फिर उस पेन पे जाता है. तो जैसे कई बार I manage किया, I start from my feet, and I know कि you have to focus on your breathing and you have to feel the breath going till that point and then bringing out the pain. So वो मैं practice कर रही थी. बट उसमें फिर वही होता है कि रिलैक्सेशन आते आते मगर कुछ थोड़ी तकलीफ थी. तो बेसिक मेरा यही था फोकस की अगर
Okay.
हर एक्टिविटी में मैं माइंडफुली उसको करूं या
Okay.
कॉन्शियस थॉट्स के साथ करूं, तो मैं
Thanks.
वही अपने आप को सिखाने की
Thanks.
कोशिश
Thanks,
करूं.
Naina. Thanks. Yeah. Who'll
Sorry
go next?
for if I was a repetitive, sorry.
Thanks. Who'll go next?
Yeah, should I?
Yes, Ratandeep. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, like many people, I would go off to sleep. The difference in the sleep, there was a difference in the sleep quality. So earlier, one was it's difficult for me to fall asleep. And when I fall asleep, I always feel that I'm a very light sleeper. So I can't go into that deep sleep. And of course, I get a lot of dreams. So what I realized was that though this helped me to sleep off, I think somewhere around the after 20 minutes, like the first 20 minutes, I remember listening to it, and 25 minutes or something, I have then gone off to sleep. I would wake up feeling, suddenly like, I'm feeling not, it wasn't a feeling of fresh, but then it was like kind of a renewed energy. And also, as I was doing the meditation, there was a need of, I was finding the task very boring. So I generally have the habit of looking at the mobile and falling asleep. So vis-a-vis to do a meditation was constantly bringing the thoughts back to, like I want to see the mobile. So there was a very strong urge and I had to, um, uh, you know, um let go of, acknowledge that urge and let go. And so it happened the first time. And after experiencing the fruit of the meditation, I thought, okay, this is motivating enough for repeating it the next day. But again, the next day, I had the same challenge that the urge was still there to look at the mobile. So I think, but somewhere around the fifth day, I've done it only for 5 days. So somewhere around the fifth day, I felt this urge reducing. And as for the regular meditation that I
Got muted.
sorry, hello.
Yeah.
I just lost connectivity. So the other task that I took up was watering my plants. So lately, because there's work happening in my house, all the plants are on the terrace and they are not like how they used to be. So every time when I go to water them, I used to feel, oh, they are not like that. What have I done? So there was a lot of criticism. There was a lot of feeling guilt and bad about it. So I thought, like, let me take this mindfulness and let me focus on, how they are currently. Let me focus on, like, when I'm watering the plant, what is happening, the touch of water, or the touch when the water is touching the leaf, like, how is it? So I started focusing on that. Somewhere, I think, like, I mean, it started giving me happiness that my plants are feeling happy. So it is just a feeling, like, I mean, there is no scientific support to that, but then I just felt my plants are happy because I'm approaching them with a happiness.
You're showing the care to them, so they are accepting that care. So
Yeah.
Whenever you are watering the plants, not just sing the song to them. I too had plants on my terrace, so
Yes.
I had lovely garden. So whenever I used to go and water them, usually Mali used to do that, but I used to make a point, मेरे को walk करनी है और अपने phone पे गाने लगा के इनको सुनाना है. तो plants बहुत happy होते हैं.
Yeah.
They communicate.
Right.
They
yes,
communicate with each other and with us.
Right. So I used to do that. So these plants used to be at my window, and every time I would water them, I would sing the song, like just like the sunflower that follows every moment of the sun. So I used to keep humming that. And but from the time it's gone to the terrace, I think the whole thing has just shifted, and they are not doing so well. And so that guilt feeling was killing me.
They become lonely.
Yeah.
can we move to the next person now? Thanks, Ratandeep.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
Okay. So can we go to the next? Who wants to go next? Daksh, Dharmesh?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah.
Swati here. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning,
Swati.
everyone.
Yes, Swati. Yeah.
Ma'am, I started, I have done 2, 3 activities monthly. Honestly speaking, I could not do more than 2, 3. So first, what I did, I started eating my breakfast in the morning nicely, because earlier what I used to do, I used to pack my breakfast and I used to have in the office. And like honestly speaking, it was difficult to eat in the office. Like sometime you are having, sometime you are doing something. So now I'm giving 15 minutes to myself in the morning, and believe me, full day is going very nicely. And I feel I'm quite calm. Sometime, of course, I forget that, but yes, I'm trying my best so that I can practice in my daily days or regular. Then second thing, second hectic thing is there every day for me is like if I'm traveling in public transport like train, metro, मुझे बहुत irritation होता है. So every day it is like, oh shit, I have to go. Now train will come. I have to go to the train, and then it is difficult. It was difficult for me. But now, after attending first session or after doing that exercise, what I think, oh, that outside climate is very nice. From train outside, I can see so many birds. I can see so many trees, and quite nice climate is there, so which I can enjoy for 45 minutes. So believe me, every day 45 minutes कैसे जाते हैं मुझे पता ही नहीं चलता है. So and 15 minutes I have to walk every day. So I'm feeling quite calm. These 2-3 things which I have done. So thank you so much.
Welcome, Swati. Who'll go next? Vijay?
Yeah, good morning.
Good
May I?
morning. Yes, please.
Yeah, there's a lot of disturbance around here. There's some work going on. I'll make it very quick.
Yeah.
To the body scan exercise, I did invariably. I did it in the night and I fell asleep. I didn't want to actually. I wanted to do it very consciously, but I have not been successful. I mean, every day I used to go off to sleep. So that was one. In terms of activities, I chose cooking to do mindful cooking, and kind of helped because I think in terms of the proportions and all, you never do it consciously. You just andaz se you do it. But this time, I mean, I was more mindful about what I'm using for cooking, and so the entire process of cooking was no longer mechanical. I enjoyed the activity. So that was one. Mindful eating, I have been anyways practicing. So this added a little more. And I have to say that, your body has started giving you signals, which probably was not there earlier. Like, see, when your stomach is full, now I don't have to eat more. But see, what happens, especially since we are just two of us and you cook a certain quantity, and just to finish it off, you tend to overeat. But and probably because of that, you've lost touch with your body. You don't listen to your body. When is your body saying that, enough? And so those kind of signals, I think probably I've become more conscious or mindful about. The one exercise which I really enjoyed during the session last week was the raisin meditation, and it's really brought a nice perspective. So now I've started looking at everything, that it has a story behind. And to tell you the truth, when you look at even the smallest or tiniest of things like that with that kind of perspective, world really becomes a beautiful place, and you start appreciating all those things which are around you. So that's all. I've not been great in terms of logging it. I've not done that. Maybe this week I'll do it. But,
So some of us find it difficult to sit and write, So what you can also do is just, do a voice recording for yourself. That sometimes is easier. So you could try that. Yeah. Who'll go next? Dio?
Yes, ma'am. Can I go, ma'am?
Yes, please.
For me, what I did, because I have a very hectic day. I was very busy because I'm a college student. No? Right. So I have a full day lecture, like three lecture for. So I was very tired at that time, but I did my best. I did what I could do this last week. So I did. I think I have done 3 times. I have done it, but most of the time I feel very tired because I feel very quickly. I fell asleep, and I only after 15 minutes or after 10 minutes I fell asleep because I feel very tired. But one thing I found is that I feel very relaxed and very calm after sleeping the whole day, almost sleeping only because I feel very tired. No? So it helped me to sleep well at that time. So I think one thing that I experienced during 4 days of my practice, I think that is one thing but another thing, the activity that I did was I took one activity that is I really mindful of my especially my study, subject that I have taken during the exam. Actually, I was not really focusing what I'm doing, but this mindfulness helped me to, I can say I get good amount of result of that mindfulness. No? So I will really focus on what I did. So that is the things it helped me. I think that's all, ma'am, what I want to say.
Thank you, Dio. We'll go next. Tripti? Okay, I don't think she's there.
May I?
Yes, Dharmesh.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, let me apologize that I have not done whole 6 days the writing thing. But yes, I have benefited from the meditation what I have done.
Share your experience, even if you have
Yeah.
not written it. Just share
Yeah.
your experience.
The first thing is that with the mindfulness thinking, I have more got result in my work. Like previously, what I was doing, just taking the work, doing it, and after fixing it, I was just हाँ चलो हो गया काम निकल लो यहाँ से. But nowadays, what is happening? माइनर छोटी छोटी बातों में भी ध्यान जाता है. लाइक उसको देखने के बाद फिर ऐसा लगता है कि अरे हाँ इससे भी अच्छा हम कर सकते थे, या ये इतना अच्छा है बट इससे भी अच्छा हो सकता था. तो इतना जो छोटी छोटी बातों में जो ध्यान अभी आई कैन से कि आफ्टर प्रैक्टिसिंग द थिंग्स एंड आफ्टर कीपिंग इन द माइंड ये सब चीज़ें पॉसिबल हो रही है. सो इट इज़ डेफिनेटली ग्रेट. मीन्स यू कैन से दैट with the mindfulness you can climb the steps of betterment of yourself. So definitely. अच्छा, second thing is के still during the meditation thing ना, amount of thoughts I have become less, but still there are thoughts which are
Thoughts
coming.
will be there. Thoughts
हाँ.
will be there. It's
and
okay.
and sometimes you know what, स्पेशली हम उसको ज़बरदस्ती ट्राई टू स्टॉप ज़बरदस्ती. इट्स नॉट अरे नहीं 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 आना चाहिए, नहीं आना चाहिए, वेरी कॉन्शियस अबाउट दैट. सो एक्चुअली आई हैव टू
You can't do that.
yeah
You
actually
can't do that. You have to just let them be.
yes actually I have to practice that. But otherwise it is beautiful, very beautiful experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's move a little more quickly. Who will go next? Satish told me that he cannot speak, so he has a very bad cold. Swati, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Not you, not Swati Mishra, the other
Oh,
Swati.
yes. Sorry.
Swati?
Yes, Leonie, I am there.
Yeah, please share your experience, Swati.
1 minute.
Okay, in the meanwhile, someone else can start. Sneha? Sushil, you would like to go?
Leonie, I'm sorry, I won't be able to connect now. I'm there, but I'm listening. Yeah.
Okay, Tripti?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Swati, we can hear you.
Okay. I did the process, and a lot of irritation is there. Can't sit quietly for some time. I tried my best, but it's okay. I can do it. But so difficult and so irritating it is.
So you experience irritation, and that's okay. It's telling you something about yourself. So be open to that.
And I'm sleeping. I'm going to
You fall
deep
asleep. You fall asleep. Okay. What about the activity?
activity. It is.
Which activity did you take up, Swati?
I realized that in self only we are getting all the answers. No need to go here and there. That I realized.
Exactly.
Again.
But which activity did you do mindfully during the week?
Mindfully, I was there with my all the activities. Like in office also, I was a full 100%. I was working on that work only. I'm not disturbing that. I'm used to do 1 and 2, 3 more things at a time, but I stopped that. And I concentrated only on one thing. And that gone away. Means I did it very nicely, properly, and the result was very nice. 100% I got the result in each and every work of mine.
Okay, so you reduced your multitasking, which is a good thing.
Yes. I reduced my multitask. I concentrated only on one thing. That I did.
Thanks, Swati. Kritat, Are you there? Tripti? Sushil, would you like to go next?
Yeah. Leonie, talking about the body scan, it helped
Mm.
me to, when I focus on the different body parts, my mind is on that particular area. It helps me to come in the present moment. It helped me a lot. So all these exercises doing again and again,
Mm.
it gives me a lot of peace. So I stay
Mm.
focused in the present, which I'm normally not. When I'm agitated and keep on worrying, so that thing has reduced a lot. Now the instance, for example, it's helping me is like, for example, I used to drive car and there's a traffic jam, so I used to curse everyone around me. you know so even my wife used to say me, it's hell sitting next to you, because you will keep on then at times I am agitated, I'll open the screen and I'll shout at the rickshaw driver next to me, what are you doing like this, and like, so it was never at peace. Now here, after doing this, when I'm driving the car and I can see, yeah, I'm getting angry, so that awareness that now this situation is making me angry, and what is, even if I'm getting
That's the
angry,
first step. That's the
yeah, that's
first
the
step.
first step. And
Yeah.
even if I'm getting angry, nothing is going to change. This rickshaw wala and this scooter and the lane cutting, this is bound to happen. So what? Why I'm raising my blood pressure unnecessarily? So that awareness is slowly coming. I'm not shouting. No, now my wife is saying something is happening to this man. At least he's not shouting. So I'm able to peacefully drive my car, and
Good,
and
good,
again,
good.
in the next square, again there is a bad traffic jam, and a lot of anger is getting built up. But now I know that the anger is building up. So the basic uh, change is, I mean, I'm noticing a change in myself, that
Great, great, great,
that
Sushil.
that
Thanks for
why
sharing.
why should I get upset on this? This is going to happen. This is bound to happen. And earlier, in half an hour driving, I used to get mad. No, I'm not getting mad. At least I'm knowing that the anger is, something is boiling up inside, and no need. Uh, so
Very
this is
big
the
change.
beginning.
I would like to applaud you.
Thank you.
Great,
Very big change.
great.
Very big.
Nice, very nice, Sushil. Thanks for sharing. So, Kritat, you want to go next? Are you there? Hriday, where is Hriday?
Can I,
Are you-
ma'am? Trupti here.
Yes, Tripti, please.
Yeah, same is happening with me. Initially what I used to feel that I'm very impatient, do lot of stuff at a time and try to finish them. Now I have started to, divide my work, and I'm trying to be in that right moment, like small things, eating habits. I have started thinking about what I'm eating or what I'm chewing, and how my digestive process is working on it, and how that is benefiting my body. So these are the small changes which will actually help me in reducing my weight, which I've been trying since long. So I have started doing this activity mindfully after your last session. And even while doing my patients, initially I used to feel like, oh my God, I have to finish so many patients. And then I used to be in a hurry. But now I'm there in that moment, and I feel that, okay, this patient, I have to handle this. And I'm giving this time to him, and I'll be attentive what I'm doing. Not, initially it was not that I was doing in a hurry or something like that, but that peace of mind when you do some act, that is what I'm getting right now.
Great.
Same as with my sleep,
Otherwise, earlier, I think when you were eating, you were thinking, now how many patients do I have after this?
Yeah.
And which procedure I should do on which patient. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Getting
good,
more
good,
patient,
good,
I
good,
can
good.
say. And
So when
I'm,
you're with your patients, you're thinking of them, you're
yeah, a
interacting with them.
particular of
Yeah.
that patient,
And
that
when
how can
you're
I
eating,
start.
you're with yourself and with
Yeah,
your, yeah, that's
exactly.
great. That's great.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
getting more patient, with my own self, doing for each and every act. I have started thinking about that act, what I'm doing. Initially that was not there, frankly speaking.
Great.
Same as with my sleep also. Sleeping pattern has changed a lot. Getting that sound sleep, and I can feel that freshness in early in the morning. So there are a lot of changes, you know. I can elaborate a lot, but due to time constraint, I'll stop here.
Okay.
Thank
So
you so much.
Kritat, are you there or shall we move on now? Beena told me that she is traveling and she may not have connectivity. And I think she is not able to join, so she's not here. Kritat also said that he's going to be traveling. Kritat, are you there? No. So, okay, we will now move on. Thank